It is official. I have returned to expediting. I did this in 21 and 22. That's where I started this channel. Got out of that for some different reasons. Worked at a porta potty company for a little over a year. Went back to aviation. Flew for about a year. And now I'm officially retired from aviation, and I have returned to expediting. And since I've been in this industry, I kind of knew what I was up against. I knew what to do. I modified a different vehicle. I know how to set it up. As I said back then, you don't know what you don't know. Well, I think I've got it straightened out this time. So I got hired back on by the same company, did all the paperwork, get all the bank accounts, the W-2s. They said because you've worked here, you don't have to come in for indoctrination or training or anything. They sent me the stickers to slap on the vehicle. I got trained over the phone on their new programs. I installed a camera. That's a new thing. And I was supposed to go operational with them on March 1st. Supposed to being the key word. So I've got all my ducks in a row. I've got everything lined up. There's nothing that could possibly go wrong. So on Friday, February 28th, the owner of the company walks in and announces he's retiring and shutting the entire operation down. And they have 80 vehicles doing this. They said, tell the dispatcher, just call the drivers and tell them they're done. Go home. So I've had to pivot, and I have moved over to a different company, and I'm essentially doing the same thing. And I have recently left the house here by Houston, and I'm going to Toledo, to do some training, their indoctrination, their paperwork and whatever. And then I'm going to start operating from up there. And like other expediting companies, they stay generally on the eastern half of the United States, but then you get a run to Texas, which is Laredo, and you can't get out of Laredo. But I can run up there for a few weeks, and then I can get to Laredo, which is usually a good paying run, and just leave there and come home and then be off and run a week, 2 days. So I'm back at it again. Like I said, I have a different vehicle. Haven't named it officially yet. It's a Ford Transit. Last time I had the tall long, the extended tall long. This time it's a long wheelbase but not extended, and it's a medium roof. It's a little more aerodynamic than the last one, and it so far get way better gas mileage, about 25% better gas mileage over the big one I used to have. I've got the inside set up a little differently. I'll show that to you here at some point. But right now I'm doing a 2-day lazy drive up to Toledo, and I'll keep you in the loop from there. And this, like I said, this is my retirement job. I plan on doing this until I'm ready to officially retire. I still got a few years to go. All right, I'll catch up with you later.